All right, moving on to our next question in queue. Lynn Sweet with Chicago Sun-Times. Please go ahead.
Hi, Karine. Thank you for doing this. Bear with me, because my question is narrow in scope because you've talked about some of the broader issues with the situation on the Texas border. Governor Pritzker of Illinois and Chicago Mayor Johnson are pleading with the federal government for more interior coordination at the border. Governor Abbott dealing with the migrants who Governor Abbott wants out of Texas. So let me concede in this question that he is going to continue to send migrants out of Texas. So my question is, why can't the federal, or why isn't there more federal action regarding interior coordination among where the migrants go at the border? Because right now it's not left to the federal government. It's left up to Governor Abbott to send migrants to the cities, and they're to the cities of his choosing. Why does Abbott, not the federal government, get to decide?
So let me just say a couple of things. What Governor Abbott is doing, and I said this earlier when I was asked this question, I believe by Zeke from the AP, that what he's doing is a political stunt, and it's doing is it's not making communities safer for certain, and it's also it's demonizing and certainly dehumanizing people, and we've called that out. We've been calling that out, what his actions are doing. And as you know, I was asked earlier about unfortunately, the 3 migrants that died, that drowned recently. And so it is unfortunate that we're seeing that. And that's also, there's so many parts to this question. That's also why you're seeing a bipartisan conversation happening in the Senate. It's been happening for some time with Republicans and Democrats. We think it's heading in the right direction. We believe we need a bipartisan agreement to deal with the policy components and also the funding components, obviously, of immigration that's been broken for some time, for decades now. So those are actions that the president has taken, obviously, with his team to get something done, to get border security, changes or deal, I should say, done. And so that's really important. As it relates to the cities, look, a couple of things that I can say there is last year in 2023, this administration, in collaboration with states and cities just across the country, what they were able to do is launch a one-stop shop clinics so that they can help eligible non-citizens get work permits and decompress the respective shelter systems, which is incredibly important, and that's what you all have been reporting. Some of you have been reporting around. And to date, these clinics have served more than 10,000 people. And in addition to that, our administration, the president's administration, was able to provide more than $1 billion in grant funding for jurisdictions who are hosting these migrants that are arriving. So obviously, we want to do more. We do want to do more, but it requires Congress to give us the additional funding, which is why we're having these conversations, which is why we're doing this bipartisan conversation as it relates certainly to the supplemental. That's why the president's going to certainly meet with congressional members tomorrow to continue those conversations. So we want to continue to collaborate with these cities and states, obviously, across the country, but we have to have Congress act as well.
All right, moving on to our next question in queue. Rija Jang with CBS News. Please go ahead.
Hey, Rija.
Thank you. Hi, Karine. Hi. Thank you
Hi.
for doing this. I just had a quick question on Eagle Pass, because what we've heard so far is possible recourse from the administration has all been legal in nature. And I just wonder, is there anything else you can do to gain access to the border? Thank you.
No, it's a good question, and I appreciate all these questions because there's about the border in particular because they're very important. Look, the Border Patrol, they have to have access to the border. They have to in order to enforce our laws. And DHS has sent Texas a cease and desist letter regarding their clearly unconstitutional actions. And here's the thing: if Texas does not stop blocking what Border Patrol agents should be doing, right, which is enforcing the laws, but if they don't stop blocking their access, we're going to refer the matter to the Department of Justice for appropriate action. But obviously, DHS has taken action. They asked for a cease and desist in their letter, and we Border Control agents need to have access in order to enforce the law. That's what they need. They need the governor of Texas to stop playing political games and to stop doing these political stunts. It is putting people's lives at risk, and that is what we're seeing.
No, I hear you, but given the fact that people's lives are at risk, to go to DOJ, the Supreme Court, these things take time to play out. So I'm wondering if there's anything immediate that the counterpart to the Texas National Guard, which is blocking the border, is there anything you can do at the border physically to gain access? Or is the only thing you can do is let it play out in the justice system? I
wouldn't say we're just look, here, and that's the problem, Leisha, right? It's like it is unfortunate that you have a Governor Abbott, that's watching this happen, right? That's watching people be put in harm's way, law enforcement also be put into harm's way, because it does make a situation dangerous for the Border Patrol agents and dangerous for the migrants, obviously. And allowing this to happen, like, that is actually a question for Governor Abbott. He is doing these political stunts, and it is causing harm. It is not fixing the problem. The Border Patrol agents are not able to really move forward with enforcing our laws. I mean, this is what a elected official is doing. And so I get the question to us. We are going to take legal, we have taken legal action. That is the process. That's the way that we have to move forward. And we also have to call it out. That's when you all ask me questions about it, or you ask any members of the administration about this, we say very loud and clear, these are political stunts. They are dangerous. They dehumanize people. They demonize people. They put people's lives in danger. Not just the migrants, but also the Border Patrol agents. It's a problem, and so we have to continue to call it out. I mean, you guys are helpful in that way in calling this out, and so we're going to continue to do that.